Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Preston Endress. The National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. The heat advisory is in effect from 12 p.m. on Tuesday to 8 p.m. on Thursday. During the heat advisory, heat index values up to 100 degrees are expected. An excessive heat watch has also been issued for some areas in Carbon County with projected heat index values up to 105 degrees possible from Wednesday morning through Saturday evening. During hot weather, it is recommended to seek out cool places with air conditioning, to check on elderly family members, and drink plenty of fluids. Residents are also reminded to never leave people or pets in a closed vehicle and to avoid strenuous activity and to wear lightweight clothing. Crews were dispatched to a fire in McAdoo on Saturday afternoon. According to officials, the fire broke out on South Kennedy Drive around 1:30 p.m. Upon arrival, crews say that the fire was located in the rear of the home. The fire was later determined to be a kitchen fire. Fire crews from Hazel Township, McAdoo, Shepton, Hometown, and Mahanoy City all assisted at the scene. 2 individuals wanted by police were taken into custody earlier this month in Weatherly. According to police, Christopher Lindenmuth of Hazelton was wanted on DUI and narcotics possession charges in connection with the case from December of 2023. Lindenmuth was taken into custody after police received an anonymous tip regarding his whereabouts on Thursday, June 6th. Following his arraignment, officials say Lindenmuth was released on a $5,000 unsecured bond. When Jennifer Kratz of Nanticoke arrived to pick Lindenmuth up, police say that they discovered that she had a full extradition flight risk warrant out of Luzerne County for unreleased narcotic and theft charges. Kratz was then taken into custody at the Carbon County Prison and is currently waiting transport back to Luzerne County for her case. Coming up on WYLN News, visitors flock Eckley Miners Village for their annual Patchtown Days Festival. Plus, Representative Dane Watrow announces an upcoming Veterans Town Hall. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Ezra. I'm 5 years old, and it's sunny out, so break your sunglasses.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazelton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Eckley Miners Village celebrated Pennsylvania history and culture this weekend with their annual Patchtown Days Festival. During the event, members of the public were invited to visit Eckley's historic buildings, listen to live Americana music, and immerse themselves in a Patchtown life. Eckley's Visitor Center was also opened with artifacts from Pennsylvania coal mining towns and a short informational film about Eckley's history. Patchtown Days is an annual festival presented by the Pennsylvania Historical and Museum Commission. The event ran from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, June 15th and Sunday, June 16th. Representative Dane Watrow has announced an upcoming Veterans Town Hall on Thursday, June 20th. The event will run from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. at Representative Watrow's district office in Hazleton. During the event, a representative from the American Legion will discuss veteran services and benefit programs with an open forum discussion. The U.S. Department of Military Affairs Mobile Veterans Center will also be parked outside the office on Broad Street from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. to provide counseling services and referrals. Anyone interested in participating in the town hall is asked to contact Representative Watrow's office at 570-453-1344. The Shepton Oneida Volunteer Fire Company will be distributing free smoke alarms to residents in need later this week. The fire company will be offering free installations on Thursday, June 20th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and on Saturday, June 22nd from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Any East Union Township resident in need can call 570-384-4746 and leave a message with their name, address, phone number, and desired installation date. All smoke alarms installed during the event will be 10-year smoke and fire alarms that do not require battery replacement. Coming up on Freeland's News Choice, Chris Fulm releases Down the Path Through History with Plymouth Part 1. Plus, we check in with Luzerne County Manager Romilda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. And stay right here on WILN. We'll be right back.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide.
1-800-215-3680.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
The story of Plymouth begins several hundred miles to the east, in Windham, Connecticut. It was there on June 18, 1753, that the Susquehanna Company was founded to settle lands along the Susquehanna River in land that had been granted to Connecticut by Charles II in his 1662 charter. The land in question was purchased from the Wyoming Valley's Iroquois tribes the following year, and by 1769, settlers under the command of John Durkee reached the area. They subdivided the region into 5 separate townships, one of which they named Plymouth, and began building settlements designed like typical New England towns. The problem was, Pennsylvania had also been granted the same land by a decree to William Penn in 1681, and both colonies soon came into conflict over the land. 3 separate Yankee-Pennamite wars would be fought for it, and the area around what would become Plymouth would see the climax of the Second War on Christmas Day 1775 at the Battle of Rampart Rocks. Using the rocks of the titular cliffs near Nanticoke Falls on the Susquehanna for cover, a Connecticut militia under the command of Colonel Zebulon Butler, later to play a strong role in the Revolution's Battle of Wyoming, defeated about 600 Pennsylvanian troops. By then, however, war with Great Britain was underway, and the colonies were able to put aside their claims for the wider goal of American independence. More violence, though, would break out after the Revolution, and it would not be until the Decree of Trenton in 1782 established Pennsylvania's ownership of the Wyoming Valley. Connecticut settlers, however, retained their control over their lands if they could prove ownership. Initially, Plymouth Township was a largely agricultural area. The settlers, however, knew coal was underneath them, as several outcroppings of anthracite could be seen throughout the township. Abijah Smith, a former Connecticut resident himself, bought land on the east side of Coal Creek in 1806, intent on mining the coal. He would launch the township's coal industry when he floated an ark loaded with 50 tons of coal down the Susquehanna to Columbia, Lancaster County, in the fall of 1807. Smith's brother John would also get into the coal business, opening a mine of his own in 1811 that became a tourist attraction of sorts for some time. From there, coal mining took off in Plymouth Township. By 1830, it was estimated 10,000 tons of coal had been shipped downstream. The building of the North Branch Canal along the Susquehanna proved especially beneficial in the rise of coal shipping. Opened in 1830, it provided docks for Plymouth Township's coal to be loaded up. One of the local mine operators, Henderson Gaylord, went as far as to build a gravity railroad along what today is Walnut Street and Gaylord Avenue in Plymouth Borough to deliver his coal straight to the canal. The North Branch would also create a boat-building industry in the community, with first arcs and then flat-bottom canal boats being constructed in the basins. The latter were given the name Shawnee boats, Shawnee being an early unofficial name for the community, and many locals would work as boatmen up and down the canal, becoming well known for their call, Shawnee Against the World.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cher's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Cher's is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on Wyln TV 35.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, many people are calling my office asking more and more about our laser. So why don't you tune in this week to see more about what's going on with the cold laser at our office.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Hello, I'm Wyln historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
Welcome back to Crocomo's County Report. I'm joined as always here by Luzerne County Manager Ramilda Crocomo. Ramilda, how's it going today?
I'm going really well. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, so as usual, there's a lot of really great stuff going on over here in Luzerne County. I know recently that you spoke with the Hazleton Chamber of Commerce about some interesting events going on. So can you tell us about that going on?
I did. I highlighted some of the work that we're doing here in the county and highlighted how we're using technology and software to increase services. For example, we have a software program that we can map our roads that will help us figure out which roads are the worst roads, and then we can fix them. And also for filing, for example, for our recorder of deeds, we have a service now offering a record alert system to all residents of Luzerne County. The service is free to anyone who would like to sign up for it. The system is provided by our vendor Landex, and what it does is property owners can register by name or property identification number for your properties, and you can list up to 5 different properties. And what that does is the recorder deeds, as long as all the information on a document is correct, cannot reject a document, so we can't really determine whether something is fraudulent. But if you sign up for this alert system, you will be getting an alert if somebody files something and records something in the office that may not be accurate. So you need to go to www.landex.com, record alert Luzerne, and you can sign up, and then you can get these alerts if someone files something on your property that might be fraudulent. The other upgrade is for the Register of Wills. If there are genealogists out there or history seekers, you can actually find out and see marriage licenses from 1885 through 2004. If you go to searchiqs.com/PALUZE/login.aspx, it will take you to the site. There's a link to the registers of wills, and there's an explanation how you can search. You can search as a guest, and the application is free. Things like that we're trying to do to make things better for the residents of Luzerne County.
Absolutely. It's always great to have different ways to upgrade a lot of the programs that we have here in that, because I think especially with the analyzing the different roads around, I know it's always a major concern of a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Of the condition of our roads. So I think that will definitely help into making them better for people to traverse over.
Yeah, we have 119 miles of roads, and we're a county that's almost the size of the state of Rhode Island, and our roads are in some are in very serious condition. This software can go in depth, and we'll be able to roll that out. We're not finished entirely with the project, but it will be very soon, and we'll have a demonstration for the public.
Hopefully so. Definitely looking forward to that demonstration. And as always, I want to thank Romola Crocomo for joining us here on Crocomo's County Report. We'll see you next time.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.